In a dusty corner of a bustling city sat an old beggar. Every morning, he would take his place on the same pavement, holding out a worn-out bowl, hoping for some coins or leftovers. People passed by, some gave, most ignored, and the beggar repeated the same routine every single day. He would often whisper to himself, "This is my fate. I was born poor. I will die poor." His clothes were torn, his beard long and unkempt, and his eyes were filled with silent hopelessness. One day, a well-dressed man noticed the beggar and stopped. Unlike others, he didn't throw a coin. Instead, he asked, "Why do you sit here every day?" The beggar was taken aback. "What else can I do? I'm old, I'm poor, and I have nothing. Life has always been this way for me." The man looked into the beggar's eyes and said calmly, "You're not poor because you have nothing. You're poor because you believe you have nothing." The beggar frowned. "What are you saying?" The man took out a small notebook from his pocket and handed it to the beggar. On the first page, it read, "The mind is a powerful thing. Change your thoughts, and you can change your world." He said, "Take this. Read one page every day. But promise me one thing, tomorrow, don't sit here. Walk. Look for work. Even if no one hires you, just keep trying. Do this for a week." The beggar hesitated, but something about the man's words stirred a forgotten feeling, hope. The next day, for the first time in years, the beggar did not sit by the roadside. He wandered the streets, asked for work, got rejected, but kept trying. On the third day, a kind shopkeeper let him sweep the floor. It wasn't much, but it was a start. Days turned into weeks. The beggar, now cleaner and more confident, became the shopkeeper's assistant. He saved a little money, rented a small room, and continued reading the notebook every night. A year later, he opened a small tea stall with the help of the same shopkeeper. People were amazed. "Isn't that the same man who used to beg on the street?" they would whisper. He would smile and reply, "No. That man was lost in his own thoughts. I found myself the day I changed them." Moral of the story: the world doesn't change when you sit and wait. It changes the moment you decide to change your mindset. Belief, action, and persistence can turn even a beggar into a success story.